Okay, so you can go ahead and mix it if you're using mica powder. I always like to use some yellow when I'm doing like a birthday cake type of fragrance. So I'm just going to use a little bit of yellow mica powder. And I'm going to mix that in with my oils. And I'm also going to put my fragrance inside this oil as well. So I'm going to be using some, let's see, vanilla-y. And I think it's like a Lush type, and this is from Fragrance Buddy. Okay, so I'm just going to use a few spoons of fragrance, not much. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to mix this all together. And then I'm going to mix the sugar. Let me mix this together. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix the sugar and the oil. Okay? And you just got to just stir this and mix it well. Just make sure it all goes together. And it's going to be a lot of little clumps that you're going to have to probably beat out, but it's okay. Just keep mixing just to make sure it's evenly distributed throughout the whole entire batch. Like, you don't want just clumps of yellow in some places and white in other places. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep mixing this together. And this is actually really good. It's fluffy. It's not too oily. That's why I wanted you guys to use the jojoba oil, because it's not really oily, but it does give you like a nice, good moisturizing effect when you're in the shower. Okay? And if you want to add anything to it, you know, you're more welcome to add something to the recipe. Some people like to add different things because it's going in the shower, you know, so they want to make sure it don't get mold in it. But for me, when it comes down to sugar scrubs, I really don't. I don't add anything else to it. And I usually just use like a teaspoon of fragrance per cup. And I used about, I would say about 5 cups. And that's equivalent to about 40 ounces. Okay? Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do something really cool to this little batch. Or batter, should we call it batch or batter? Look like I might need a little bit more mica powder, but no, I'm okay. All right, so we're going to add something special to it. We're going to add some sprinkles, because that gives it like a nice little cool feel to it, instead of just giving them, you know, the sugar scrub the way it is. You can add a little ump to it. I like a little ump in my stuff. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but I like a little ump. Okay, I still had a little bit more left. Go ahead and put that in there. All right, there we go. Now we're rocking. We are rocking. All right, so now let's go ahead and add some birthday sprinkles to it. And then we're going to make it look really cute and put it inside the containers. Okay, so I got these from Walmart. They are called Confetti Edible Decor. This one is called Rainbow Dreams. They have a shark, and they have a few other ones. You can just kind of go there and go inside the cake decorating aisle, and you will find it. Okay, so I'm going to use about 1/3 of a cup of sprinkles. So I'm going to fill this all the way up, about 1/3 of a cup. And one thing about sprinkles is they do melt in the shower, okay? So don't be so alarmed. Please don't send me no messages. And don't get inside the comments with the foolie, okay? It does melt in the shower, okay? So this kind of look like a little birthday cake mix. It's really pretty. I like it. You can add something more special to the top if you want to add some whipped soap to the top, which I probably am. You could do that. But this is a really nice mixture because it's not greasy. Like, I like to let you guys see for yourself. Like, as you can see, this is not greasy at all. Like you could put this inside your containers and you will not see a whole bunch of grease residue on the bottom. I mean, everything is pretty much even inside this batch, and that's the way, to me, I feel like that's the way sugar scrub should be. But you know, each person make theirs kind of different. You know, I don't bash people for what they do, but I'm just gonna tell you, I do not like greasy stuff. Okay, I'm not a fan of greasy. Go ahead and put this inside some jars. I'm not gonna fill mine up all the way. You know, some people, they're just gonna use this as just a regular sugar scrub without anything on the top, which is actually cool because you don't have to spend as much money doing something like this versus, like, you know, adding in the whipped soap. And that's what I'm gonna do to the top. I'm pretty much just gonna pipe the top, so I'm not gonna fill this all the way up. Pretty much just filling it up like halfway, banging on it just to see where it is. And guys, if you don't have jojoba oil, remember, you can always use grapeseed oil. It is very light as well. And grapeseed is actually cheaper, and you can get it quicker because you can get it from the supermarket. It will definitely go perfect. So this really looked like a yellow cake. It's so pretty. I really like it. I know my kids are going to love it. Your customers will love it. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of your best recipes. Okay, all right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pipe the top, and I'm going to add a little bit more sprinkles to the top, and that's it. After that, it's going to be good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and pipe it, let you guys see me piping it. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you. And listen, go down in the description box and get the recipe, because that's where I posted it at. So if you up here trying to catch up with me in this video and I'm moving too fast, it's in the description box. I would never do you like that. I would never do you like that. Remember, I love you, okay? I would never do you like that. All right, so let's go ahead and pipe this on out.